in
Good
time,
morning, world.
sooner or later, you'll pick it up.
You're not getting up out of the chair?
Do,
Okay, that's fine by
that's
me.
the juice of life.
Let me pause
You
this.
think that the juice...
Set my timer. Happy Tuesday. Here comes Brutus. It's okay, Bubby. Same thing every day. Come check on me. It's okay. It's okay. All right, got to get my... Okay, so I looked it up this weekend so that I could actually say it correctly. 5-HTP. It's, because I keep adding the D. I'm not sure why. 5-DHTP, something like that. I kept saying. I'm like, what is this about? And I don't know why I kept adding it. So I had to look it up this weekend, which I've been meaning to. I just kept putting it off. But here, I want to show you. I want to read. And I've looked it up before, but it doesn't stick. Because if I'm not talking about it, or writing about it, or thinking about it constantly, you use it or you lose it, right? But it works in the brain, on the central nervous system. It increases the production of serotonin, which affects sleep, appetite, temperature, sexual behavior, and pain sensation. Mood support, Black Label. That's just one of the ingredients that is in it, 5-HTP. B12 is another one. There's a whole bunch of them, but those are my favorites. White willow bark. I can't really say those are my favorite. Those are the ones that I know the most about because of the mood support. So, that's what... and I added a Circulate, which we had a couple left, pre-workout. And my Sculpt, of course. Alrighty. Like I said, happy Tuesday, May the 2nd. Nothing exciting till this weekend. It's so interesting how, I want to do all the things. That includes not doing anything for a period of time. Like not going anywhere. Like not getting up and going to work. Not getting up and traveling anywhere. Not, just home. Maybe to the store, some local errands if need be, but no real plans, just for a period of time, like a staycation, I guess. Right? I'm feeling the need for that so bad, but I'm also like, oh yeah, every weekend this month, except for up to the 27th, I have something to do, which is cool, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm already exhausted. That's waning a little bit, but I don't, it's not even exhausted. It's like when I wake up in the morning. That's when it happens. When I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I could just lay here. I know Saturday I'm going to go volunteer at the horse rescue place and I'm super excited about that, but I'm nervous. New things always make me nervous the first couple of times. And I'm laying there with my dogs and I'm like, oh, I could just stay here, So in between this, want to do all the things and need a staycation. Hold on, let me get drink my lifestyle mix. I love it. I moved my ring light. My ring light was in the way of my vision board. Well, part of it anyway. And I moved it over the weekend and it's perfect now. So, all right, let's not waste any further time and learn about joy. Let's set our mindset to a joyous state. Joy is a divine response to a life well lived. A lighting up from the inside out. It exists in spite of the burdens you carry and the troubles that arise in your life. Your greatest responsibility may be giving yourself the permission to feel joy alongside grief. The depth of your joy can rise above sorrow, but first you must decide that it can. I can't wait to get my glasses. Oh, I can't wait. They should be ready hopefully this week. They said 2 weeks. Friday was 2 weeks. I'm way past due. Way past time. And again, the dark page makes it hard to read. Joy is a divine response to a life well lived, a lighting up from the inside out. It exists in spite of the burdens you carry and the troubles that arise in your life. Your greatest responsibility may be giving yourself the permission to feel joy alongside grief. The depth of your joy can arise above sorrow, but first, you must decide that it can. Right, decide, choice. I used to be that person. Choice. It's amazing choice. I can't choose how I feel. I just feel this way. I feel this way because. And it's not totally untrue, but then you have to stop and say, okay, well, actually, there's something inside of me that's making me feel this way because I'm allowing that situation to control how I feel. That means they have control over me. That can't be. Right? It's interesting. Like I said, choice is an amazing thing to learn. Joy is an amazing state to be in. And I'm experiencing it more and more. But I've always been able to take joy in the seemingly simple things. Flower, my cactus that fell down recently in the last year, we put some more back in the ground to try to regrow it. And the big base of it, we thought we put the root ball back in the ground, but it's just done. It just needs to be pulled up. But the other little ones, each of them have flowers on them. One of the reasons I was so sad about the cactus falling is the flowers that they get on them are very big and bright and beautiful. They're white and they attract so many bees. I can stand out there by it and just hear the humming of the bees because it attracts so many bees. So I was super sad for lots of reasons, but that was one of the reasons. And when I saw that these things had buds of flowers on them this weekend, it's just joyous. It's great. But I'm also choosing to focus on that and not that the big fucking 20-foot tall cactus that I had that was beautiful is no longer and we're starting over, right? It's the best example of having a choice in your emotions that I can give because I understand it, but you just gotta kind of start practicing it. I'm not sure how to tell you how to do it yet other than to just do it. When you're that thinking feeling loop, when you're in that thinking feeling loop of you're thinking something bad and then it makes you feel bad and that feeling makes you think something, you got to interject something different there. So go look at a flower and be joyous and focus on that. And then let that lead you to something else. But it takes practice, really. It doesn't, especially at first, because your mind definitely just wants to go right back to those worries, you know? I like this. The law of attraction says create the master plan in your mind. Write your vision as a declaration of desire or mission statement. I've been thinking about writing a mission statement. Turn the vision into images you put on a poster. Find a symbol that represents everything you want the company to become. Use that symbol as a touchstone throughout the day to remember to visualize, affirm, feel the emotion of succeeding. I do this to the point of tears sometimes. In one particular area. Well, 2. Well, 3 now. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me stop for a second. Feel the emotion of succeeding and know that everything you have created in your vision is in the processes of manifesting. Napoleon Hill counseled that to receive that which you desire to manifest, you first have to believe it is possible that you can acquire it. If you don't believe that it's possible, then you've already talked yourself out of doing anything to work toward it. One of my affirmation statements, I swear to you, is I am a millionaire. It's the first one. I have I can't even think about how that's going to happen. I have a couple of ideas, but potentials, but I don't, ultimately, I don't care how. I mean, I do care. I'm not, I don't need people killing off and money coming my way. That's not what I'm looking for. So when I say I don't care, there's my timer. Understand it's outside of those kinds of things. But I have to, I've had, and it's still a work in progress, but I have had to train my brain and my belief system, my system, to know that just because that it is possible for me, that there isn't any reason that it isn't possible. All of those reasons that I tell myself because of my childhood, my first 12 years and then to 27, and even within the last 18 years that my husband and I have been together, while I have grown, I have not done anything like I've done in the last 6 years in the way of self-development and growth and all of that. But I had to believe that it's possible for me. Even that I am an author. That one's a little bit different, but I still had to, this is why it's an affirmation for me that I say every day, several times a day. Because I had to reprogram my brain from the life that has programmed me into thinking and believing that I'm not powerful and that I can't change my life and my destiny and create my own and be the creator of my own life. Because I am that person, because the divine is within me. It's not out there anywhere. It is with me because we are vibration, energy, and frequency. Everything. Think about it. Oh my gosh. Okay. My timer went off, so I need to shut up and go do my affirmations and my gratitude statements and my writing. The rest of my morning mental prep. I encourage you to do the same thing. Pick something. I challenge you this week. I would say for the month. Do for the month, but pick something this week to do in your mornings. Gratitude is a great way to start if you haven't done it. But take the time. Set a timer if you need to. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Write things that you're grateful for. Or just pick something to add to your morning routine that you're going to do that is a mental prep type of practice. I'd like to see what you pick and how at the end of the week when you've done it every day, what you have taken away from it. What you've learned from it, if anything. Maybe that wasn't the one for you. Maybe try something different, right? Yeah. I'd love to know. I'm going to go do my affirmations the rest of my morning mental prep, which includes gratitude. Like I said, do gratitude every day, all the time, anytime, especially when you're feeling bad about anything. Stop, take a breath, start finding things to be grateful for. And do it every day. Take 5 minutes, find 5 things that you're grateful for that happened in the last 24 hours. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for so many things all the time. I feel like I just kind of stay more often than not in a state of gratitude. Joy and gratitude. It's just, it's such an uplifting, freeing, I want to say enlightening, but yes, it is enlightening. It is enlightening, but I know people get turned off with that, right? So just, anyway, gratitude. I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for so many things. I'm drawing a blank because everything is just flooding me. I was thinking, I'm grateful that I have flowers on my cactus again. I'm so grateful there are flowers on my cactus. Yay, that means it's growing. That means that it's rooting itself into the ground again, these other pieces, and it's going to grow. It's going to take forever, and I'll probably not be here in this house when it gets to be as tall as the tree is again. But I will have it wherever I move and when I have my own land, for sure. So go sit in your gratitude. I will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And as always, peace and love.